Hello there, Jane. All right, let's get going. So, 276 words. Be careful. Be careful, be careful. Okay, we do not. It's better to put 260 or 250 down, and then that extra time that we use by writing less and still meeting the requirement, that extra time we use to check for mistakes we've made in previous essays. So, it is a well-practiced social norm for parents to have a balanced life between their job and family, yet it is argued that this practice has become increasingly difficult to maintain. Genius. Let's see, after a careful analysis of why there is a difficulty, I shall provide a way in which such a problem can be resolved. Genius. So let's see. Run to achieve it, only a few managed to achieve it. What do you think is the reason? Discuss possible. Okay, so what's the reason for a lack of family balance? What solutions can we do? So, look, fantastic. It looks as though we've nailed it. Well done. First and foremost, one reason that could cause this issue is the change in the economic system in society nowadays. Okay, so nowadays will either go at the end or at the beginning. We don't want to put first and foremost. Yeah, we could actually. First, and it's much easier just to put firstly. Firstly, nowadays, one reason that could cause this issue in is the change in economic system in society. This is due to the fact that people are living in a consumer-based environment, and managing a household requires a large economic input. Good. For example, recent studies by Harvard University showed that in 2013, the percentage of the parents who both work full-time has risen to 89% in China. Genius! Good. Full-time. Vocabulary and with percentage. Wow, this is really good. And you've nailed the example sentence. Well done, Jane. Seen in this light, the economic shifts have left the parents with no choice but to work for long hours and leave their children to be attended by others, or leave their children unattended would probably be better. Nevertheless, a possible solution to relieve with a V, financial pressure is for the government to regulate the price of the living expenditure. Okay, of living expenditures would be better. This is because the more expensive the goods are, the longer and harder people would have to work, not would. For example, in China, the housing price has grown 2 to 3 times more than 20 years ago, and many parents, in order to cope with this situation, have to work multiple jobs. Therefore, a deduction in living expenses could be the key to solve this unbalanced work and life issue. Very good. Okay, good work. I said could be because we're talking hypothetically, and you're saying it is the key, okay? But we don't know that because it hasn't been implemented, okay? So it said could be or is most likely the key, but we put some hedging in there. We introduce an element of uncertainty to cover ourselves. In summary, economic development can severely damage the leisure of life. Okay, here I'd have just said living standards or the quality of life. However, if price regulation is implemented by the government, parents would not have to separate themselves from their family for as much as they do now, or from their family as much as they do now. Okay, good work. Good work, Jane. Solid examples, solid arguments, good vocabulary, a few issues with some of the grammar and stuff, but we are improving and we are getting better. Good. And I love the fact that you're sticking to the sentence guide and it's producing clear, coherent arguments, and your task response skills have improved considerably. So well done. Okay, let's go. Dear Sir or Madam, comma. Let's see. School area seeking applicants, job over summer break. Easy. I'm writing in response to the advert for a librarian job in Seek website on 24th July 2016. Genius. I'm an international student studying at the University of Melbourne, and I'm currently in my final year of Master of Finance. I'm from Italy and I've lived in Australia for 5 years already. Good. In terms of job experience, I worked part-time for KFC for 2 years. And I also worked as a casual cashier at the supermarket Target for about a year. Good. During my time working in KFC, I've developed my communication skills and improved my multitasking ability. The reason why I applied for this job is because the location is close as I am living on campus. Also, I can work for late hours without worrying. Okay, I can work late hours without worrying about returning home too late. Good. Okay. Just one thing. If I was going to hire you, I mean, this isn't a big advantage for you. It's not a big advantage for the employer. So if you'd have said something like, the reason why I applied for this job is because I am a keen reader and helping people to study and discover books would be extremely satisfying for me. Okay. So just to make it a little bit more relevant to the job, okay, it's a bit more believable. All right. So well done. This is a good letter, and we've got almost all the formalities. Please find my CV attached, along with my contact details. And if you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. Okay, these are easy copy-paste phrases that we use in formal letter writing, and this is what the examiner's looking for in the general task, okay? Because this is the language we use for letter writing. In task 2, we want to stay away from copy-paste sentences or sentences that can easily be identified as copy-paste or empty, but in this one, we need to use them. So please find attached. Do not hesitate to contact me. My contact details, these kind of fragments. Okay. Yours faithfully, Jane. Very good. Jane Smith. Just because this is your formal letter. Good work, Jane. Let's carry on improving and then send me that work. And I'll have another look this afternoon and do another batch of essay correction. So if you respond quickly, I can get it back to you as soon as possible. All the best.